Welcome to our first Wind Down Wednesday spa event. Woohoo! Yes.
Hey, ladies. Hey,
I hope everyone is relaxed. I hope, look at the beautiful queens. I love it. I love it. All right. So I know we have a few more joining us, but of course, as you all know, I am like a stickler for time. So we are going to get started on our first product, and I'm going to leave that with Sim and Annette. Look at that.
Wow. Hey, ladies, welcome. Good night, you lovely, beautiful women. You so glad you are all here. I'm super excited for this spa event, Liz. This is amazing.
Yes.
Thank you to all the contributors. Yay.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
All of our CEOs in the building. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, so our first product is.
I love that CEOs. That rocks. That rocks. CEOs. Listen, yeah, that's gonna go on a mug.
No credit here. Give it over to the ladies, Liz and Annette. Okay. So yeah, our first product is going to be the planner. So Liz sent out an email for us to download this amazing planner, but it is a empowerment planner. It's not just a regular planner. It's an empowerment planner. Yeah. So ladies, at this time, please go on ahead and download.
Okay. Did we lose connection or?
No. Okay. I was just looking at the
Well, I must say, I have to call everyone's name. I mean, it is so good to see everyone's face. Annette M, Sophie. What happened to mom? We'll work on that. Marie, good to see you. Jazzy, hello, queen. Monique, hello, look at you all. It is so good to see the faces. As you're downloading your plan, I just had to call your name out.
Yes, please shout them out. Sorry, I got distracted by the plan. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Although I did cheat a little bit. I saw it before, but now, you know, like I'm actually going through it. But it is really good. Go ahead, Annette, what you want to say? I'm gonna pass it.
She's still working on her she's trying to get both her system up and running.
Got it. All right. Well, so this planner is by the wonderful LRWilson, copyright 2020, and she has her Gmail on it. Yeah. What I like about it, it's lovely with all the monthly goals. So you have a space to write your goals for the month, what's motivating you, what your motivation is, and what are you going to reward yourself with once you are done.
Yes.
That is phenomenal.
Yes. And I like the fact that you can download it every month. And every month you have your book of your life and your journey. That's your entry right there. And, you know, I'm big on writing and documenting your everyday life. So, yeah, I'm excited to start that Saturday.
Let's see what else we have. It also has a really nice quote at the bottom of each month, the bottom of the pages. The first one says, "I am beautiful. The beauty of a woman must be seen from in her eyes, because that is the doorway to her heart, the place where love resides." That's right. Audrey Hepburn. Very nice quote.
Yes, yes.
Really nice. Every month has a new quote.
I have a few people calling, texting. They're having a few issues.
Okay.
So,
So while we're giving them some time to hop on, why don't the ladies just go on ahead and play with the calendar a little bit, scroll through and take a look at it.
I started to print it and my printer got jammed, so I'll have to get back to it.
All right, so Liz,
Yes.
where would you like us to go next? Should we start? Should we take a look at our questionnaire, answer a question about our calendar, our planner? Sorry.
Absolutely. If everyone had a chance to take a look at it. Hello, Victoria. If everyone had a chance to take a look at it, absolutely. Or what we can do is go through the first 2 or 3 items, and then we can go back to the survey. However you think it's fit, because I know we have a few people still joining.
Right. So I was just thinking, let's give them a chance to log in.
Yes.
So maybe everyone who's had the opportunity to look at the calendar, or they can keep looking and then go ahead and fill out the survey just for the calendar to buy people some time before we move on to the second product.
Absolutely. Hello, Dominique. Hello, Tracy. Welcome to our first Wine Down Spotlight.
Hi, ladies. Hi. I had some issues with the link, so I'm sorry that I'm late.
Oh, you see someone else?
Right on time. We just went through the first item of the night, which is the planner, the empowerment planner. So we were just downloading that and scrolling through and taking a look at it, seeing the different features that it offers.
Right.
And then Liz has a link for a survey that you can take to give some feedback about the planner.
And if you notice as well, like Simone was saying, at the end of each page of the planner, there is a powerful quote. And it's good to just have something at the end of your journal where you can see something that just uplifts you. Hello, LaTanya, welcome.
Hi, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yes, happy to see you.
Hey, Dukes.
Yes.
Where can I find the link for the journal?
For the journal, I'll forward this email to you.
Okay, great. Awesome.
Okay, I just sent it to you. Does everyone else have the link for the journal, for the planner?
Liz, are you able to just put it in the chat? Drop the link.
I don't have it.
Okay. Let me, now Simone have my brain working. You know, I'm not that savvy, but I'm gonna get it done.
Okay,
So
let me grab it.
Yeah, I don't know how to drop it into.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, wonderful. Awesome. Oh, good. So the link is in the chat. Thank you, Sim.
You're welcome.
All right, Annette, you're up and running. Oh, she's on mute. I don't think she's.
Guys, that's not a workable link.
It's not?
Okay. I don't know. Should we copy and paste the whole thing into our browser?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try it.
What are you trying to move?
What it does is it takes me straight to Outlook.
Oops, sorry. Wrong one.
And so if anything, also, I did send the planner this morning in everyone's email.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay.
If anything, check your emails. You will have it. Hello, Jackie. Welcome. Good to see you.
Same here. I was having a little bit of issues logging on, but I'm here.
I'm
Nice
happy.
seeing you.
Yes, happy you were able to join in.
Yes, definitely. So looking forward to this. I did get the planner. I downloaded it and it's great. I'm hoping I could write into it through my phone.
Yeah, you know, I wonder if we can actually do that. Right into, like, even if it's on your laptop, download and just edit that way. Oh, I'm gonna try that. See if that works for me.
Like, I'm about to try that right now.
Great idea. So while we were still waiting for everyone, that was our first product that we were discussing was the planner. We were giving everyone time to download and just take a look at the planner. And again, every product, we're going to ask that you do the survey. Annette is going to place a link in the chat group where you can click on it and just enter your information as far as the survey, so we can definitely provide feedback to the wonderful CEOs that provided the products for today's event.
You know what? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I have the it's not, I'm trying to put the link in, but I think we have to type it in manually. It's not coming up. I'm gonna put it in there again.
Okay, we'll work on it throughout the event, so that way at least there's no rush and we'll get it done.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we can move on.
Okay, I put the link there. See if it works. That's the survey.
Okay, let's see. Let me figure out this. Yes, it brought me to the survey. Okay, so we are all good and ready to go, ladies. Let's go, queens.
All right. So did Toya get in?
No, I don't see her.
Okay, no problem. We did the calendar. So I finally got, hello ladies. I had some technical difficulty. My dog pulled the cord out of the wall while I had everything up. So anyway, it's nice that everyone is here. If you click on the, I guess you can say the link that says form, jot form, I was able to put together the survey of questions. It's going to be in the same order that we're going to be going over the items tonight. So what you're going to see is the first set of 5 or 4 questions. You're going to be able to type your response there. No one can see it but yourself. And then on the bottom, it says, would you purchase or recommend this item for yourself? 5 being the greatest. So if you, depending on the star, it's like that. And then it just goes through all the different items that was given to us by our wonderful CEOs and all of that. So also with the form, if you don't finish it, you can save it, go back, but we would like this, everything submitted tonight. It's okay.
All right, so let's get started with our next product. Who's ready?
The next product is the candle. Everybody, grab your little square box, cardboard box, and you can open up your candle. It was so beautifully packaged.
If I may, really quick, I don't want to look like I'm not participating. I didn't get my package yet, but I'm so excited.
No.
I'm gonna live vicariously through all of you. Whatever you smell, I'll smell with you. Whatever you feel, I'll feel with you. So I'm there, okay?
No. Who else did not get it?
I'm sorry,
I didn't get it either. It's okay.
Look, had I known, I would have made sure I drove down there and bring it
exactly.
to you.
I'm so disappointed.
It's okay.
You can't pay extra postage at the post office because it just never arrives when it's supposed to. I am so sorry.
That's fine. I understand. It's
No
okay.
I'm still here, though. I'm still here, ready.
Exactly. I'm still excited.
Here you
That's
go.
right.
Yes.
I love the energy. Yes.
Are you able to download the the planner?
Okay,
Yes.
good, good.
Hey, you got one product.
Hello, Sharaya. All right, so we have our candle going, and I must say I cheated. I actually lit mine probably about an hour ago.
Me too. I lit mine beforehand. I love
Yes.
candles, and this smells beautiful.
Yes,
Like,
it does.
this smells great.
This smells so good.
Smells so good.
Yes.
I love this.
Delicious.
I also cheated,
I want to eat it.
and it was very, very relaxing.
Yeah.
Very relaxing. I just have one question. Does anyone knows how to use these the wax melts?
So those glass jars where you have like a little saucer, I would imagine that this is where we would put the wax melt and the fire would be underneath those little saucers and burning.
Oh, so
and then it melts and creates that aroma. Yes, yes.
All right.
Okay, all right.
So we will save this for later
Yes.
for some private use.
Okay. So the name of this candle is Brown Skin Girl.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
that's
let
so
me
cute.
tell
She's
you,
a good smelling girl.
yes, and I want to say I've been on her Instagram every day, and I mean, she gets out into the community. She just makes some very good, beautiful candles. I mean, from cupcake looking candles, different flavors, different scents. I was just blown away. So I know where I'll be ordering my next set of candles from.
Nice.
Survey, girl.
Huh?
Put that on
Put
your
it-
survey.
Add that to your survey, she said.
Oh, of course.
The
I'm sorry.
packaging is beautiful too. The packaging is awesome.
Yes, yes, it is. Yes, she did a good, I mean, I was very pleased. So we make sure we definitely, I'm gonna do a short video as well to post on her page.
Oh, that's
So,
nice.
I'm excited to see what everyone posts. And when you do post anything on any social media, please tag me in it. So at least I can, you know, if they reach back out to me, I can say, hey, they did what they were supposed to do and they put their, you know, so please, yes. So I'm excited.
Okay. Are you on Instagram, Elizabeth?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
I'll put it in the chat group.
good. Just because I prefer Instagram over Facebook for some
Right.
reason. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm really
Everyone's enjoying their candle a little bit too much now. No?
No, I'm doing a survey as we go along.
Oh, I'm sorry. I cheated. I did that already. Okay.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me see.
Well, I think so that way we don't lose interest. I think we'll go on to the next. And again, as you guys go along, if you have a little, you know, time in between or just fill in the survey as we go along. I don't want it to be where we're stuck in one place. Because I mean, I'm excited about this. I just want to keep it moving. All right. So we want to go on to the next item.
Soraya, would you like to take that? Where's she
Sure,
go?
for me? Should I?
Yes, your item is the next one.
That's
Oh,
the
okay.
item.
Hi, everyone. And so when we learned about this spa day, it was kind of hard for me to think about because I wanted to contribute. I'm new to getting my products out to everyone. So my package and the items were in big containers. So what I did was I made the tester, and this is Dead Sea Mineral Scrub. It's a cleanse and foaming scrub. So you're going to need to apply with your spatula. Take a little bit, onto your spatula, and just to test it out, see how it works. And so apply some to a small amount, not too much, to your hand,
Can
and
you
like
can you show
massage.
us? Okay.
Sure. And massage and like rub it in. And that's going to have like an exfoliating. So what's in here is Dead Sea mineral scrub and activated charcoal. But there's a nice surprise to this scrub, because if you take a little bit of water on your hand after you have rubbed it in to exfoliate, you'll notice that it's also a cleansing scrub. So it's going to foam up. So it acts as like a it's something that you could use in the shower.
This is nice. And it smells lovely.
Smells good too.
Thank you. It's
What are
Dead
the
Sea mineral scrub.
ingredients, Soraya?
The ingredients are in there is jasmine. So I'll go through. So the ingredient, what's in there is Dead Sea mineral scrub. It's hemp seed oil. There's and also like a special blend of essential oils that I make, and it's all of the essential oils are good for your. It's and also gardenia. It's all good for like your skin health and inflammation.
And like a
And I have, and all the ingredients for this scrub is on my website. So, and you rinse it off. And so if you take some water and like you just take some water and rinse it off, you'll see that you'll just feel like the difference within the way your hand feels in that area.
It's nice and soft.
Yeah. And so, I'm not sure if any of you know that Dead Sea mineral scrub, it's from Israel. And it has a lot natural minerals, occurring minerals in there, and which is good for the skin, detoxifying and things like that. So, and also, like I said, it's activated charcoal, which is also good for detoxifying and cleansing.
Oh, this is nice.
Smells really, really good.
Yes. Even after washing,
yeah,
it's nice.
You'll smell it on your skin.
I'm really placing an order right now.
Yeah, it's very addicting. Like you want to keep smelling it.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Can I see what it looks
I
like?
also have a surprise for everyone. So I didn't I kind of alluded to Liz about what I wanted to do before, when I was like, well, maybe I should just offer a gift to someone. Well, what I was thinking that the first 2 people who tags 3 of their friends and tags all of us on their Instagram, that like anyone who has participated in this, they're going to get a gift set, which will include I'll give them like an option of what they want to have. It will be up to $50. So the first 2 people who's tags everyone who has participated and tags 3 of their friends who has like an active Instagram account to that post.
All right.
Really? We need everyone. So we need everyone's Instagram.
No,
we need everybody's Instagram account.
So everyone who's participated and like who has like given a gift towards this. Yeah, so it kind of gives like, it's like action. So we want you to review us and, let your friends know how this goes. So this is not just for me, it's for everyone who's participated. You tag them and with the review and 3 of your friends on Instagram, so that, they'll know about us.
Very nice. Thank you, Soraya. That was very nice of you. I can't wait to see who wins. I can't wait.
Look, now I gotta go look for my. I don't even know my Instagram name.
This is so good. Yes, I am loving it.
But we need everybody's name and tag on the Instagram so we could tag everybody.
But I think Liz posted everyone. She tags or gift of given. I'm not sure if it's Annette or a list, but I think she tagged everyone who's participating today.
Yes.
On Instagram, you did? Okay.
I did.
Okay.
This smells so nice.
And you can feel the difference in the other hand versus the hand that you put it on.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Imagine having this done like at a spa. Someone's doing this for you. Like,
right.
This would
What
be.
does it smell like? Does it smell like fruits or flowers? What does it smell like?
It has. Oh, I'll let someone say.
Give me a visual.
I know.
I smell the lavender.
Got that one?
As
Yeah.
well as,
Other
can I see the
lavender.
container too? What it looks like?
Well, these are tested. This is like a test. Let's see if I can get there. I can't wait for you all to get it. I didn't know. Oh, that's so. Aw, we're like teasing you.
Also
It's
seems
okay.
like a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I just realized, so the people who haven't haven't gotten to get, we're gonna have to wait for them too. We can't just, we have to let them be a part of it. We have to be fair. So everyone has time, I guess.
So I tell you what.
Let you know, like, ooh, this is everything under the sun. I need more in my life.
Mhm.
The word.
Yes.
Like, yes, I need more. I need some for my lips too. I need to keep the lips moist. So keep it coming.
There you go. But it has a nice, to me, like light flowery smell.
Mm-hmm. I can smell the gardenia. Did you say that was, yeah.
Smell the gardenia.
Mhm.
Yes.
I mean, for your hands, you always look for something nice, a nice scrub, and then a nice feeling after. Like, I don't even have to put cream on after. But this is really nice.
So you could use this all over your body, and it's addictive. Like it makes no sense, like how this works, but it's beautiful.
It feels like it's putting moisture back in your skin, which is nice.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. You can actually feel it. If you feel one hand to the other one, you can actually feel different.
Yeah.
And the smell is just absolutely fabulous and not overpowering at the same time.
Right.
Liz, let me see something. Do y'all hear that music?
Yep.
No promo codes? Are there any promo codes? Just asking.
There's actually currently like a 15% off because I'm still building my website. Plus, when you get another package, there's a special little surprise in there for you again. So.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here and beyond.
Okay, so what do we have now?
Hi, Michelle. I'm sorry. Hello. So good to see you. All right. So we want to go on to the next item.
Skin polish.
Who's our CEO for the skin polish? Is she with us?
No, she's not.
All right, Liz, you want to walk us through that one?
I don't even have her information. Do one of y'all have her information on hand? I left it downstairs.
Hold on a second.
Nope.
All right, so we'll just go ahead with it. Skin polish, and I believe it's just the same way that Shariah had just went through with us. So I'm gonna actually use the other hand for this one. Smells nice.
Okay, some people had two. Some people got revitalizing orange peppermint, and some people got pomegranate plum perfection.
Smells great.
Yes.
This one has a lemony scent to it.
Which one are you? You yellow or pink?
Yellow. Says black bear.
Okay.
Lavender.
Okay, I got the information. I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you. So this is more like a light scrub.
It says it's a polisher after.
I mean, a polisher, yeah, for after.
So basically you put it on after the scrub and you put it on and no lotion required.
Like that.
Oh, that's great in the summertime.
So do you wash it? I mean, do you rinse it off?
Yes, you put it on and you rinse it off. It's going to feel a little oily because it has moisturizers in it. And then you rinse yourself. And when you get out of the shower or the tub, you won't have to put lotion on.
Okay.
What temperature would you recommend like storing this in? I know I have one of those mini cosmetic fridges, and I know sometimes I keep exfoliating products in there. So I was like for my face and stuff. So I was wondering if like this was kind of the same or.
I mean, I would, because this is for me, like with the scrubs, I like to keep them cold. So this is definitely something you probably want to put in a cool place. And it has organic fine sugar in it. It has a nice smell. Very nice.
Mm.
I've never used the polish before. It's different. I'm trying to figure out.
So it seems like we could have used it on the same hand even after we applied the scrub. Then we put the polish. It's just like an added extra layer of moisturizer.
Right, right.
So just cool. It feels like, you know, it's a little aloe in there almost. It's nice.
Definitely nice. Now, who has the pomegranate? How does that smell?
Oh, I did the orange peppermint. Anybody has the pomegranate? The pink one?
I do. It smells delicious as well.
Has a nice sweet
I want to
smell
eat
to
the
it.
scrubs. It smells really, really
Yeah,
good.
that's it.
I need to eat. Yeah.
Okay, so I posted her products up there. Her name is Michelle Metcalf, and her business is beautykitchen.net. Her telephone number is 702-439-1534. And her email is beautykitchenoffice@gmail.com.
All right.
A business card in the box.
Yeah.
Oh, you have the card. Okay,
Oh,
good.
it was in the bag. Okay.
Yeah, that's the card.
Yeah.
Let's not forget about the survey, ladies. Go ahead and tell her how much you like her product.
Is the music too loud?
No.
Oh.
All right. I finished. And the next one is, oh, that's on you, Simone.
So what do we have next? Oh, the nail strips. We're gonna have Michelle. Michelle, walk us through that, Michelle. You're up.
Right, we have Color Street nail strip. Michelle, where you at?
You're on mute.
Not gonna work. Good night, everyone.
Hello. Hey, Michelle.
Okay, so tonight I have the street, which is our nail polish strips. And I'm going to apply it onto my nails so you could see how it's done. This is actually 100% nail polish. If you smell it, actually, it smells exactly like nail polish. So what we're gonna do is have a whole packet of different sizes. So you match it up to whichever nail you want to apply it to. But because we have the twosies, I'm just going to do it on my ring finger. So I'm going to peel.
Wait, you could put it right over polish?
Yes. You can apply it over polish, or you can apply it over acrylic. You can apply it over SNS. It's polish. So it works well with either or. One of the things you want to do though before you apply, usually we push our cuticles back. So that way, we get right in there and the cuticles aren't in the way. Go ahead, Michelle.
So yeah, so first, I'm sorry, I went ahead. We wash our hands first, preferably with Dawn liquid dish detergent, just to get all that grease and stuff off your nails. In the packet, there is another cleanser that you wipe your nails with, just to make sure you get all excess oil, and then push your cuticles back, and then you'll go ahead and apply. And if you have polish on, it's just like if you're in the salon and you want to, this is nail polish and I'm about to add it on, so you'll see exactly how it's applied. So I'll take the clip off first, as you see here, and then I'm going to back it off like so. See, it's just like, is very thin and light after you take that strip off of the back. Smell it, how it smells exactly like nail polish?
Yes.
Then this piece right here, I'm going to take it off, and then I'm going to try to fit it exactly like over my nail, like so. So can you see it? Smooth it out. You want to bend it all the way back.
So fold it over.
You don't want to rip it. You don't want to cut it. You just tuck it in and it will rip on its own. And just smooth it out. And voila. That's it. Done.
That was easy.
Just like that. Yeah.
You just applied polish.
Yes.
Okay.
Just want to smooth it out. Now, the best time to apply it is at night. That way it takes time to cure, because right after doing it, you don't want to go ahead and wash your hands. You want it to take time to just dry. Even to take any drying, like it's like nail polish, you don't have to spend too much time drying. Time for this to just take its time and cure. So see, just like that. in 2 minutes, it's done. And that's it. Now you, Color Street website is www.colorstreet.com/S&M nail/party/23707.
You can put it in the chat.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. All right.
Okay.
Now, I must say this item is one of my guilty pleasures. You know how some people have chocolate as a guilty pleasure or ice cream? So I'm one of those that I talk with my hands. So my nails I need to do my nails. Every week I have to change it up because I think it has to match my personality, I guess.
See, Victoria has some Color Street. Victoria,
yes,
just
she sure does.
Like,
yes.
Okay. Now I know how to apply it.
Yeah.
And it comes off with nail polish remover because it is 100% nail polish. So, and actually you can wash your hands, but you just want to allow it to cure, as Michelle said, because you want it to just settle and rest.
Right.
Okay. So give it some time to just relax. You could go ahead and do whatever you want with it. You want to scratch your head, whatever you want to do. You need to go fold laundry. You don't have to worry or wait for polish to dry. You know, before we put nail polish on, you know, we got to sit like, can't do nothing. I need some time. Give me a minute.
Yes.
But now we have a new innovative way of applying polish. Just like that. And it's salon quality, designs, all the colors you like. Good to go. Quick and simple.
So you have an engagement to go to, you don't have time to paint your nails. Hey, this is the go. And it's even prettier than if you was to sit. I think it added a little to the green that I already had on. So
I have a question. Are you supposed to peel it back, you said? And
there is a clear coat on it, clear covering. You pull the clear covering off. Then you go where you see the silver tab. Okay, you just lift that silver tab.
When it's on your finger, though, like when it's already on your finger, like, oh, sorry. When it's already on your finger, what do you do with the excess? Yeah.
You pull it back. So you want to form it over the nail.
Yes.
Let me try to put one on. So I'll put it on the nail that it's sized with. Press it on like that. I bring it back like this. And then I gently just kind of tug under. Use my thumb right here to just simply push. And then it comes right off.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Just that easy.
This is so smart. I love it.
So
you can never paint the right hand, right?
Right. But now you have something to just lay exactly over. All you need to do is just match up your sizes. Yeah, somebody called me.
Yeah. I like the color too. I didn't know if I was gonna like the sparkle on my hands, and I like it.
Yeah, that's pretty.
So is the finished look shiny at the end? Because because I like gel polish. So is it a finished shiny look, ladies?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we have, and if you said you like it shiny, we have a clear coat that you can apply on top of the strip as well. The
if you want it even shinier.
Yes.
If you want it shiny.
Now that's sexy. That's sexy. All right, ladies.
And it's half the price of the salon. I have to say that. Literally half the price. So one pack lasts me for about 3 weeks because sometimes, but it depends on what I'm doing. But one pack literally lasts 3 weeks. I change it up often though.
You know
what? An application, how long does an application last?
2 to 3 weeks. So it can last anywhere from depending on what you do, 10 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It just all depends on what you do.
Right.
And no appointment necessary.
Right. There you go. No appointment necessary. You'll just be sitting in your room watching TV, and you're like, I think I want to do my nails.
Yes.
What I really appreciate about it as well is, for kids, you know, and like, hey, mommy, do my nails. You could be like, come here, just sit down and like do it with them. And it's what's what I'm looking for? It's safe and it's friendly to their noses.
Friendly.
And
yeah. So I'll tell you a secret though. When I do my nails, so I use one side, I'll put it on my nails, depending on the size of my nails. And sometimes they're shorter if I, file them down. Then I go and I do the other side and I realize I have a little excess. So I take my daughter, she's 7, and I use them because I don't like to waste anything. And so I put it on her nail as well. So then we're matching, mommy and me time.
Mhm.
And she likes that.
Yes.
She's like, did we get any Color Street today? Any mail?
That's what she said. Wow.
Yes, mail.
Yes.
She knows the verbiage.
That's cute.
And you
So
can
there's
also,
an
Do you get better at putting it on your like not dominant hand? Since I'm like right-handed,
I'm right-handed also.
Right hand is a little bit. Do you get kind of like used to it if you use it often?
Yep. And you'll find that it's easier to apply than when you're applying polish. Because when you're applying polish, you're all like this with the left hand, right?
Right.
And then you're all over your hands. Well, with this, you're literally, it just goes right on. You're just lining it up. You may have like do one of these like I do with my eyes. And then boom.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Trick is you do my hand first before I do my right hand.
Yeah.
That way I could get into the because it's harder with the left hand. So I try to take my time, and it does take a longer time on the left hand than it does on the right hand, because of course, I mean
or it depends on
the right hand.
Hand you use, yeah.
Yeah, which is your dominant hand.
Mm-hmm.
That the hand that I use first.
Yeah, and
that
you just
way.
take your thumb, and just like go around your cuticle and just lay it down. Just rub it in like that. That's it.
As well. It's to start from pinky, your thumb, because your thumb is your tool that you're going to use to tuck under. So.
So start with your pinky?
Yes, always better to start with the pinky.
Start with the pinky. Oh, okay.
Great if you have to get a pen from your acrylic and you don't have time to fill it. Perfect.
Yeah, that's good. It's really, really good.
Simone?
And
yes, honey.
Okay, I have a question because one of the survey questions is it affordable? So also the other question that I have is how many different sizes do you have on a nail strip?
On a nail strip, you get a total of 16 in your package, so 8 for each hand. And they vary in sizes because some of us have wider nail beds than others. So you get a total of 16 altogether. I have never used all 16. Matter of fact, I use about 8 because, like I said, I will use one strip for 2 fingers because of the length of my nails.
Right.
And each end is rounded just the same. So you take the first one and you put it on here, you fold it over, then you flip it around, and then I go to the next hand and I apply it to the other pinky. So I still have a whole nother set of 8 left for my next use. But what I would do is to make sure that I have it to use the next time, I'll take my hot iron and I will just heat the top to reseal it, and I can tuck it away. Because remember, it is polished. So if you allow air to get it, it will dry. So.
Good tip. Good tip.
And is it affordable?
Absolutely.
It's
$11 to $14. $11 is our cheapest, and $14 is our most expensive. So $14 is the French set. $13 for your designs. Like, there you go. That's a design. 12 for glitters and 11 for solid colors.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Supply.
Yeah, that's a fraction of our salon costs. And I would know because I was an avid salon goer.
And
so
they
we're gonna
also
drop
have,
it.
Yeah.
and they
Oh,
also
can I
have
say
sets
something?
for
Oh,
pedicures.
I
They
can
have
vouch that
sets.
they're
Oh,
affordable because I had gotten gifts from S&M Nails for the one of my friends who's a Zeta, and I think I was trying to buy them all out for them last year. Because I was like, Lorraine, my girlfriend Lorraine's not on tonight because she does all these meetings at the same time. She would be wanted to be able to testify because she loves that Zeta, that blue, that geek green. That was the Greek blue.
Greek out.
Greek out, yeah. And
Yeah.
I was trying to get as many as I could because she was like,
That's good for Lorraine because she only got 5 minutes anyway.
I have a question. Where's the survey?
Annette dropped it in the chat a little earlier.
It's the first thing up there.
Well,
Okay.
no, the second. The first thing is boo-boo. Don't click on that
Oh,
one.
Yes.
Outlook, and I was
Thing.
okay, cool.
At
Don't click on that, my bad.
7:13.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
We'll just re-add it in the chat group again at the bottom, just so it's easier for everyone. All right. Okay, and what other, on to the next item?
All right, Annette. What
Wait.
do we have?
Trying to put the link in there. The next
Okay.
item is the paparazzi jewelry. So in everybody's gift bag, gift package, we should have gotten a paparazzi jewelry. Where's this one? It's in a little bag. Everyone has something different, so I guess we can all hold it up.
I got purple, my favorite color. Yay.
Look at there.
Lucky me.
That's right.
Here it is. Nice.
Is Michelle Jordan, is she on?
No, I thought she was. She asked for the link, but she's not on. So,
Okay.
good. As far as the paparazzi jewelry, it's $5 a piece. It's nickel and lead free. And if I show you my jewelry box, matter of fact, I'm going to show you my jewelry box. I'm
It literally goes on every week. She goes on the live every week. She's not lying. She really does.
So let me see, how am I gonna turn this around? I am a bit embarrassed about my jewelry box, but yeah, wait, can I turn this around, or you can't do that? Because I don't know. Okay, here we go.
What do you
Here's
mean
my
you're
jewelry box.
embarrassed? I'm loud and I'm proud. What happened to that?
Girl, wait, can you see my jewelry box? Yes, there it is. It's overflowing.
That whole dresser? Wow, Liz.
I'm divorcing you.
The whole dresser? Wow.
Tracy, what did you get?
Serious.
I tell you, I love to dress up. I love to look good.
That's right. Why not?
Oh, very nice.
It's like a band.
It was a choker, and I'm like, this for kids. But then I realized,
Oh, that's pretty.
That's cute.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, it's a good look.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
cute.
Latanya, you got a ring. I love the ring. Very nice. Yes, very nice. Shariah,
very
oh,
nice.
that's nice. That's like a choker. Yeah.
It's a necklace, not really a choker. It's like adjustable.
Oh,
it looks
okay.
like, and has some earrings to go with it.
Very nice. Victoria?
Yes, this
Oh,
is very pretty. It's like pearl shaped. I love pearls as my birthstone.
Look at
The earrings, very cute. These are kind of my favorite types of earrings besides hoops. So I love it. I've had a couple of products from it already too, like bracelets and stuff, and it's really cool. It doesn't break my skin out. Yeah, helps. I don't gotta like pay expensive jewelry on cheap websites like that.
I know, that's right. Welcome, Latoya.
Hi.
Dom, what did you get? Very nice. Nice.
So it's an adjustable bracelet. It's really cute. Can you
Very
see
nice.
it?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. Monique,
what did you get?
Oh, I got a necklace and earrings. Put it right back in the bag. Since I'm not going anywhere. I was trying to do the survey.
and I got
Ladies, the survey, I
Put
just
it back.
posted the survey again in the link.
so it's right there. And I got a long necklace. I love long jewelry anyway. So this is perfect for
That's
me when I wear
pretty.
my jeans and blazers. So
Michelle, what did you get?
I got an earring. You see?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
very
that's
nice.
pretty.
Very nice.
Yeah, those are cute.
Yes.
Yay.
Marie?
Annette M.
Oh, go ahead. Annette M, that's you.
That's me. I got the key to my heart. Look at this bracelet. I love
Look at
bracelets. Oh, I love bracelets. And I've been taking off my bracelet, so this fits well. Key to
Very
my heart.
nice.
This is nice.
Marie, what did you get?
I've got this like rhinestone on a pink leather band.
Nice.
That's
Very
really nice.
nice.
That's pretty.
Very nice.
Mom, what did you get? You didn't think we were gonna call you?
I got a necklace with earrings. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, the color is coral.
Nice. Very nice.
Mhm.
Latoya, what did you get in your paparazzi goodie bag?
I got a bracelet,
Those are cute.
Very
purple
nice.
suede
really
bracelet, purple, for royalty,
That's very
Absolutely.
good. Very nice.
Toya, you already know.
All right. Did we get everyone? I think so. Jackie, what did you get?
Sorry, I was on mute. I got a nice necklace with
Very
some
nice.
earrings to go with it. It's very pretty.
Very nice. Oh, she did a good job with her selection. Very nice. So again, she sent us the website. Check out her website. Everything again is $5 each. And it's nickel and lead free. And I love my jewelry. So, all right. So moving on. We have the TLC products. I only have the CMOS with me now. So I am an advocate for TLC. So Soraya did actually give us a few things, but the CMOS is like the best. It definitely gives you a boost of energy. It's high in fiber. And I think for a lot of people with mild underlying issues like diabetes and high cholesterol, fiber is good for you altogether. So this is definitely something. I have a pack a day. I take it right out this pack, and I'm addicted to it. Yes. So I know some people have the Lasso tea, which is a detox. And again, detoxing doesn't mean that you want to lose weight. Detoxing is you want to build a healthier lifestyle for yourself. So you want to detox from all the what is it? That's
impurities.
Thank you, within your bodies, and just start to give your body the nutrients and the proper care that it needs. So there's 3, I believe if you did receive the detox, that's what that is. And then there's also an NRG energy pill. And that pill actually, please don't take it at night. It will keep you up. Unless you're looking to run a marathon or do something.
That's what I was wondering about. I was like, should I even take this right now? If it's gonna give me a boost of energy? I don't want energy right now.
So can I ask you, because CMOS usually they tell you have to like dilute it in something. So this is something you can consume straight out of the packet?
Straight out of the pack. It's like candy to me, straight out of the packet.
Okay. Yes. And my next question is for the detox. So you're saying that, like, how do you do the detox? Is it like on an empty stomach? Do you have to like prepare yourself? Since it's not a dieting thing, like you have to be near a bathroom? Because you know certain detox things send you straight to the bathroom.
Yes.
Okay, so I had the detox, and I'm going to tell you, I lived in the bathroom for 3 days.
Okay, no.
Right day of taking the detox. When it says detox, it literally detoxifies your body. Like, be ready to cleanse
Oh
your
wow.
body.
The tea? The
Hi,
tea you're talking
Michelle.
about?
The tea, the ISO tea. Yes. It definitely detoxifies your body. Yeah, after that, I just went to eating healthy anyway, especially for my husband's sake. So it was like, hey, if after all of that, I might as well put it to use. So yeah, so it's definitely good for that. Soraya has the website up. If you go on her website or her Instagram, you can click the link, and then you can also go on and just purchase certain things.
Why would you open it, Rachel?
Huh?
So my last question is for the energy. Is
Yes.
this a caffeine? Like, what's in this?
The energy is, okay, I don't have that info. Oh, Annette, we have that.
Which one is the energy one?
The
The
NRG.
pill. So everyone has two of different things. So the energy,
Oh.
Because she didn't send she didn't send enough for everyone to get pills. Everyone got sea moss and everyone got tea.
Yes.
Energy thing.
right. So the energy, it doesn't have caffeine in it. It's okay. Honestly, it has.
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry.
So I know about the NRG. I think it's 100% organic and it's
Yes.
safe. So it takes out, their products usually use all organic things. So it's good for you and it's supposed to provide you with a lot of energy. I've taken them before and they are good, but you will be up.
You'll be up.
Yeah.
It says to take in the morning or in the afternoon. It says specifically right here. So.
Now, let me see what it looks like. Let me see
Okay,
what
but
it looks
why
like.
why were you laughing, Liz? You got a secret?
Listen, Dom, offline. No, not offline, but
text me.
and the NRG, right now they do have products where they're putting, is it CDC or CBC in it? What is that?
CBD.
CBD. Thank you. I couldn't even think
CBD.
of it. So some of the products have it. I'm not sure if NRG has it. That's why, I haven't taken the NRG, but the CMOS I live by. So I can swear about that, and the ISO tea. ISO tea. Thank you. Yes, I live by those two things because I've tried it. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes.
Nice.
Michelle, we just went over your paparazzi jewelry. Everyone showed off their piece of jewelry. You missed it. It was so nice. And everyone.
I was getting ready. I'm sorry I'm late because, I can hang with you guys for an hour and then I got to go.
Everyone
Do I
looked
try
at their jewelry.
Do I try this?
Yes, you can try it. I take this any time of the day, but I take it once a day, just so you know.
Maybe I need this for tonight.
Here you go.
Not bad.
Yes.
Oh, it's pretty good. I like it.
I'm gonna save mine for when I'm not drinking wine.
Exactly.
That was actually a conversation. It was like, do we mix the wine with this stuff?
Right. I love this.
It's good, yes. Yes. So before we hand our wonderful meeting over to Sophie. Exciting. Yes. We have, and I've been dying to put this on because I did my facial already. So I was actually missing the eye mask. So you have your eye mask. I really want y'all to just sit back, unwind, have a sip of your gin. And you have your chocolate, and just place your eye mask on and sit back and just enjoy the information coming from Sophie as we enjoy the rest of this event.
Oh, where's my chocolate?
So this is liquor? This is real liquor?
It is?
Yeah.
You can send me yours if you don't want it.
Latoya, behave.
Oh my God, it is liquor.
Michelle, I was so embarrassed. I showed them my overflowing jewelry box. Just to tell them the love I have for paparazzi.
I keep telling you what to do,
I know.
but you're scared.
Oh,
All
good.
right. So we have
All
the
this stuff is
mask.
good.
Yes. I love the sea moss.
This is some strong liquor. This is not just rosé.
Listen, I literally just said,
What is it?
I said, have a sip. What did you do? Gulp it down one time?
Yeah, and I'm gonna go some more.
Good.
Listen.
That's gin. That's not
Oh my God.
rosé. That's gin.
Yes, I am a lightweight. I am having a sip.
It
And
says
she's about to pass out.
rosé.
She's about to be
It says
asleep the rest of the meeting.
That's good.
This is gin.
The fine print says premium gin.
Yes.
Oh
Well,
my
I'm
God.
sticking to my
I
little sip.
can't read. Hold on.
Oh, that is nice.
This is gin?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's this?
Rose flavored gin.
This is your Epsom salt for when you're ready to have a nice bubble bath before you
Ooh,
close
hold
your
on.
eyes.
Let me take a swig.
Yes.
I'm gonna be jazzed tonight.
That has a serious
Moss
kick,
and
man.
You
gin.
better be careful, Michelle. You'll be selling more than just jewelry tonight.
Okay. At least already know we tend to get a little wild.
Oh my God.
All right, so we're gonna all sit back now that I see everyone's relaxed, and we're gonna let you take over, Sophie. It's all yours. Everyone, please place your mics on mute.
Oh my, the floor is mine. Oh my goodness, I need a minute. Ladies, hello, and welcome. So thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this Wind Down Wednesday. I am honored to be the speaker. And so I'm just gonna tell you a bit about myself, what I do. And please, if you have any questions, shoot. I am open to asking any questions. I want you to know this is an open forum, a judgment-free zone. I'm used to it all. Believe it or not, I'm used to it all. Any questions, throw it at me. I'm ready, okay? So my name is Sophie and I'm a relationship and sex coach. So let me explain the sex aspect of it. Whenever I say I'm a relationship and sex coach, people tend to focus on the sex. And they're like, oh, you could teach me how to suck up. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could. I got skills. I can help you, right? You could probably teach me some things too. And they're like, okay, can you teach me how to have amazing sex? Yes, I could do all that. I can. But the biggest part of the sex portion is that I teach you and I remind you the level of importance of sex, the intimacy of it, the sexuality of it, the sensuality of it, right? So we tend to forget how important it is to be sexually compatible as well as overall compatible, right? So a lot of relationships go bad because of the sex. To be honest with you, the first thing that's always to go is the sex. You're financially capable, you're financially, set in life, and then the sex is not so amazing. Then the sex is amazing and your finances are not so good, right? So that's where I come in. I kind of help you through understanding that aspect of it. So that's where the sex is, right? Yes, I believe in sex toys. I believe in, self-pleasure. I believe in, kind of awakening your sexuality and your sensuality. So that's what I teach too, okay? So my niche is basically relationship and relational. So I have married clients and I have single clients. And what I teach my single clients is how to relate, right? Everybody feels that they're ready to date, right? They're like, I want a boyfriend, I want a girlfriend. Okay, great. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to me? I want somebody to spend my life with. I want to be able to have fun and do things and, and help me pay the bills and, and just, I don't know, just be in love and be happy. Okay, great. Then how do you make that happen? You have to make that happen by learning how to relate to one another. So I teach single people who feel that they're ready to be in a relationship to know how to relate to the person that you're dating. The first way to know how to relate is to be able to relate to yourself. I know you're thinking, what? Okay, but you have to relate to who you are. You have to know who you are in order to introduce yourself to someone, right? Not just saying, hi, my name is Sophie, more or less like, hi, my name is Sophie. I know what I want, I know what I need, and I know the difference. Welcome to my world. right? And it's the same thing with sex. I know what pleases me sexually. I know what doesn't. And if you don't, if you're not able to, keep it pushing. We have to remember that we teach people how to love us. We teach people how to treat us. So as long as we know who we are, we're capable of doing those things. Okay, so anybody have any questions? Anything else you want to know? Feel free. Come on, ladies, bring it.
So I like that you said knowing yourself and all that stuff, but what if you got to know yourself after you got married? So now you have to reintroduce yourself to your partner because what you were okay with before, you've now discovered you're not really okay with, and you have a voice, but you don't really want to convey that message in a inflammatory way. And you just want it to be that it's received, but at the same time, you don't want to have to bend and not get what it is that you want. Like, what would you suggest that somebody does if they were in that situation?
Okay, so the biggest part here is that I've gotten to know myself after I've gotten married. Now, you have to really be honest with yourself, right? You really have to say, okay, so who am I and who do I want to be, right? And once you realize who you are and who you want to be, are you comfortable with those things? Once you're comfortable with the person that you are and the person that you're becoming, then you can show your spouse, your significant other, that, hey, this is who I am, and this is what I'm comfortable with, and this is what I'm not comfortable with, right? And most importantly, we have to remember, ladies, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So you could tell your partner, I'm not comfortable with that. I don't like it. I'm not doing it. No, right? It's like, oh, okay, all right. I got it. You're not doing it. Or you can say, I can definitely think about that, but right now, this very moment, I don't think I'm very comfortable with that. But I'll definitely give it some thought. Maybe later I might feel comfortable. Maybe we could talk about it some more. You can kind of explain it to me a little bit more. So it's really about having that open forum and that open communication with your partner. And I say this to you, you have to give it more time to really discover who you are. Because to be honest with you, once you discover who you are, whoever's in your life and they're not accepting it, you're just going to kick them to the curb anyways. Because especially if you love who you are and you're happy with who you are. And if they're not happy with who you are or who you've become, then that's a different conversation to have. That's why it's important in the beginning of dating, in the beginning of getting to know one another, you lay down your grounds and you say, listen, this is who I am and this is where I'm heading. And you have to see if that person is equally yoked to you. I actually have a video and it's called Equally Yoked, right? We have to make sure that we're not gonna be equal to everything, right? We're not always gonna have everything in common, but the main thing is that you both see where you're heading and you're heading there together. Does that make sense? So once you feel and you believe that you're heading there together, you're going to be more than willing to be open to who you are and who you're becoming together. And you're going to work as a team. Now, if you're in a relationship, you're married, when you're married and your partner says, I don't really like who you're becoming, right? Selflessly, we have to kind of take a seat back and say, okay, why don't you like who I'm becoming? What is it about me that you're seeing that you're not liking? Let me know. We can't get defensive. We have to allow people to be in their feelings. We have to allow people to have their thoughts and their opinion, right? Just because we don't like it doesn't mean that it's not right, right? For them, they believe it. They believe it. Like that's me. That's how I feel. That's what I believe. So we have to allow them to do that. Just as though they have to allow us to be in our feelings, to have our thoughts as well. So it's important to open that conversation, shoulders down, hands down. Remember, body language disposition says it all. When you're sitting there like this, you're already telling them, like, I'm ready to argue, right? But when you're sitting there, back with a glass of wine in your hands and you're like, you're taking it all in, your partner will be more welcoming to you discussing who you're becoming. But it starts with the truth and it starts with you knowing who you are.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So I just want to say too that it also depends on your age too, because literally I've been having sex since I was 13 years old. I was a teen mom at 16. So as I grew older and came into who I am and what I know and what I want, and sex wasn't just sex, you know, it was more about the connection then. Once I learned that, and once I learned who I was in whatever relationship I was in, think the dynamics changed. Okay, for instance, I'm currently divorced, but we live together now. But he was gone for 2.5 years. The person I was the 2.5 years before he left, we were together for since he was 19, I was 17. I'm 46 now. The 2.5 years that he was gone, I lived my best life because because I didn't know who I was when I was in that we've been in a relationship since I was 17. So to me, that's all I really knew was, you know, him or what, except the father of my first kid when I was 16, but we don't count that because that just happened, you know. But it's like, I didn't know who I was during that whole time. But when he left, or we decided to part ways, that's who I found out who I was. That's when I really explored my sexuality. Like, oh, dang, I didn't know I could do this. Oh, I can do that. I could do, you know, all those things came into play. And the one thing that people say is, well, you're a female. Like, you're a female. So how does that? I was like, how's that different from being a male?
Right.
Because he's still engaging in sex. I'm still engaging in sex. So it also, for when you know who you are, it's a maturity, and it's not just about age either. It's a mindset, a maturity mindset, and a responsibility, and all those things. So I totally understand what you're saying. But when you said, Sophie, when you said like sitting like this, like, no, I'm like, I mean, when I'm quiet, that's when he's like, oh shit, what then happened? She's trying to kill me. She plotting to kill me.
It's because probably deep down inside you're like, look here, okay, get to the point, because I will kill you.
You already know the deal. Yeah.
Right. One of the things too, ladies, the road to getting to know who you are and recognizing who you are going to be or want to be is the most exhilarating and beautiful moment, but it's also very scary and very like damaging to you, because you fight it and you fight it and you fight it until you're like, I can't, and you explode, and it's like, okay. Then eventually here comes the flowers and, you know, all the scented beauty, and you're like, oh my God, yes, I like you. Oh yes, darling. Oh yes, baby, I like you. Yes, queen, you're doing that for me. So you have to give it the time to get over that initial hump, because I'm telling you right now, it is the scariest thing, and not everybody's going to support you. Not everybody's going to believe in you. Let me tell you my quick story. When I came into my own, I had to have a conversation with my daughters, and it started with me being a nudist, right? I love being nude, mentally, physically, emotionally. But it really started with me with being physically nude, you know, removing my clothes and taking nude photography and really expressing myself. But before I did that, I wanted to have a conversation with my daughters and say, hey, how do you feel? They supported me because they believe in me and they know whatever I do, there's a reason behind it, right? So they were kind of just waiting for the bigger picture. But part of them were like, Mom, can you cover up? You know, friends and family didn't really understand it until I said, you know what? I love you, everyone. Thank you for your opinion, but I'm doing it anyways. This is for me. And let me tell you, when I did it, it was the most freeing thing for me ever. Then I came to realize I don't just like being nude physically. I like to be nude mentally. That means I'm being honest, I'm being open, I'm being straightforward, I'm putting it out there. And I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to live by this, and I'm going to show every other woman, listen, free yourself by speaking your truth. Not only does it heal you, but it also heals your relationship, or believe it or not, even ending a relationship is also healing, ladies. It hurts like shit at first sometimes, and you're like, oh my God, what did I do? I'm all by myself. But I promise you, when you know you are, I'll say this, you know when you're ready to go, when you're planning your exit strategy. If when you wake up, you're laughing, yep. If all you can do is think about your exit strategy, you're ready to go. Take your time and create that exit strategy, but don't forget that within that strategy, you have to become who you need to become. Because once you exit, if you have nowhere to go, sweetheart, you're gonna end up with a wall, and you're gonna hit that brick wall hard. And what's gonna happen? Hey, yeah, baby, can you come over? I miss you. He comes over, and then boom, boom, boom. Then you feel like, damn, why did I just call this nigga? Like, why? Right? Yes. So you have to allow yourself to go through that, right? But believe it or not, within that journey, there's a sexual journey as well, where you have to learn how to touch yourself. You have to learn how to please yourself. You have to be comfortable with your body, and and release that sensual and sexual goddess out of you, so you can recognize that part of you too. Because without recognizing that part of you, you're not complete. Does that make sense? Any other questions? I'm loving it.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm a mature older woman. And right now I'm looking for love. Well, I'm not that I'm looking for love, because we're in this covert time, but I'm interested in finding love. And I know I can be a little standoff. I know that I've seen time when men will look at me and I'll look away. I've just got hangups in my head. I don't know how to get out of my own way, let's say.
Yes. So is your question, how do you get out of your own way?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll be totally frank with you, okay? I feel like it's definitely deeper than that. You know, there's definitely a deeper story there. I feel like you and I should talk one-on-one. But I will say this, the way to get out of your own head is to just get the fuck out of your own head. And what that means is simple, right? You look at yourself in the mirror and you say, you know what? I know what I want. And don't ever pressure yourself. If a guy looks at you and you turn the opposite way, you're probably doing yourself a favor. Because that guy who looks at you and you turn the opposite way, that guy who comes to you and says, excuse me, hi, I was looking at you, but I noticed you were looking somewhere else. That one right there, that's the keeper. So I'm here to help you and teach you how to recognize that it's okay to turn away sometimes, right? But I'm also here to teach you to actually look back as well, and to give that eye contact and to show that interest as well. Because if you turn your head, you're not really showing interest. But there are times where you should turn your head. So I can definitely help you, get through that as well. And the biggest part is sometimes where we live in our heads because that's how we grew up, right? We are raised to be ladies. We don't look at men, they look at us. When they look at us, we look at the opposite way. We don't want to look desperate or eager or anything like that. So that's also in the back of our minds too, Ladies, I'm 41 years old, right? And I've been through the stage where I grew up and it's kind of like, okay, wait, my mom didn't teach me that. My mom didn't tell me that. My auntie, my grandmother didn't tell me that. Life taught me that. Men taught me that. Girlfriends taught me that. Experience has, right? And you have to take everything that you've learned from your past experiences, your beliefs, your ideas, not what grandma, mom, auntie, however they taught you, that etiquette they taught you. You have to focus on what you want to teach yourself. And I can help you do that if you allow me to.
Yeah, because when you say equally yoked, that's something biblical also.
Yes.
Okay. And then also, I think what you say, like in my head, because in biblical, it said that he that finds a wife finds a good thing. So I'm saying, well, you're supposed to be looking for me. Why am I looking for you? So it's in my head. It's something I gotta maneuver. I don't know.
Right. Unfortunately, okay, yes. And I do respect how the Bible is written. I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual, right? And I believe in a higher being and a higher power, right? The power of the universe. And I will say this to you, that yes, men are natural pursuers, right? And they're natural hunters. But as women, we also have to become lioness in our search as well, and our desires. We have to put it out there and say, hey, listen, you could look for me, but sweetheart, I could look for you too. Do you know why? Because I'm a woman that knows what I want. When you know what you want, what you need, and what you desire, and what the difference is, you have no problem doing that search. It's kind of like when you join a dating site, right? That's you putting yourself out there and putting that search out there. There's nothing wrong with that. So we need to get out of our gender roles and say, oh, men do this, men do that. No, we have fought so many years to be able to do what men do. Then why can't we just put on our skirts, cross our legs, and say, I'm interested in you. You right there, you're my type. Sit down, let me interview you.
That's a good one. That's good, Sophie. And that's funny because this one guy, he couldn't remember how we like went on a date and stuff. And I said, yeah, I saw you. And then I inboxed you and I said, hey, you should take me to dinner. And he was like, oh, I must have took you to dinner. I said, duh. Like, like, I mean, but it had to take me going through a whole bunch of shit to get to who I am, knowing where I am, because I found out what it is I want. And that's what I'll say. And if you can't give that to me, then, I mean, it was nice meeting you. Let's move around. So yeah, absolutely. I totally understand that. Yes.
Right. Yeah. And the thing is, when I date, right, and men find themselves pursuing me, I allow a man to be a man. I'm very old school. I believe the man is the head of the household. I'm very old fashioned, right? So when they get to know me and they see that, they're like, oh, wow, you're strong and you're old fashioned. You're capable of being submissive, but you're also alpha. I can respect that, but they fear it too. They fear the crap out of it because they don't know what to do with it, because it's either you're alpha or you're submissive, right? They've never met someone who, you know, who's both in my case. So I just say, hey, listen, I'm a woman who knows what she wants. Are you able to provide those things? I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about the things that make me whole, the things that make me feel like I can breathe. Like I can wake up and feel like, I got a good one. Yeah, I do. I have a good one because he has a good one. So we have to remember, whoever we choose to allow into our lives, unfortunately, there has to be a molding time, right? And this is where we end up going back into our heads, where it's like, oh my God, I was cheated on. I was done wrong. He must be that, right? We're back in our heads. We have to get out of our heads, because he's different. We have to remind ourselves that this is a brand new human being with a different name. This is a different body, a different penis size. Like, this is a whole new man. So don't treat him according to who the last one was, so that you can have a better outcome. We have to learn to get out of our heads. We have a habit. I was actually talking to one of my girlfriends earlier, and I said, you know, ladies, I hope that you don't get offended when I say this, but women need to just shut the hell up and just listen sometimes, because we over talk, right? And we don't allow these men to show us who they are. And a man tells you exactly who he is from the beginning that you meet him. Always, always, always remember that. He tells you exactly who he is. If a man says to you, I'm just looking for somebody to, you know, to hang out with, get to know, he's not looking for any serious. He wants sex. That's it, plain and simple. If a man tells you, I'm interested in being in a relationship, I want to take my time, that means he's been hurt. And he want to see if you're trying to hurt him too, right? So you have to read in between the lines a little bit, but you have to listen. There are so many women out here who are trying to make men be boyfriend material, husband material, that are not ready, who told you from day one. And they always say, but I told you I wasn't looking for anything serious. We don't believe them. Why? Because we get into our heads.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Bring it on, ladies. Bring it on.
Well, that is so true. I just listening to you. I've been with my husband for 18 years, and you know, when you feel sometimes that you're either maturing faster than he is, or he's maturing faster than you, you're just not on the same page. Mm-hmm. Listening worked. I mean, I had to literally sit back and listen, because I am a talker. Listen, I'm gonna cut you off, but I had to sit back and listen, and I actually was able to understand a lot of things, which made our connection and communication a lot stronger. So that is true. It works. It does. So let me ask you, what is 3 pieces of advice can you give, our CEOs, if they're single and they are looking to either get back into the dating field, or they're just looking to, okay, that's the first part. If they're looking to get back into the dating field, or 3 pieces of advice that you can give the women on something that they can do to improve themselves before looking for a relationship for the single women.
Okay, to be honest with you, all those 2 questions are basically the same answers. The first thing that you need to do is recognize you as a CEO, right? So I'm just going to use that as a term. You have to recognize who you are. So what you need to do is just take a step back. You just have to take a step back and really think about who you were as a child, right? Who you were as an adolescent. Who were you in your early 20s, right? Who have you been for the past couple of years? And really ask yourself. And ladies, I'm telling you right now, it's going to hurt. It's going to confuse you. It's going to make you feel like you don't want to do it, but you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to put in the work before you start dating. You're going to have to ask yourself, okay, who was I? Okay, so who am I today? And I'm not just talking about your job. I'm not talking about your friends. I'm talking about your selections, your choices, your selections in the type of men that you date. We have to hold ourselves accountable because we keep choosing the same type of characters. Do you know why? Because we are the same type of person, right? And half of the time, we're not even being with people that we really want to be with, okay? And we're out there dating, we're out there trying to, pick from a tree. We pull that apple that is reachable. We have to, once we start recognizing who we are and really become comfortable who we are, we start picking the apples that are unreachable. I promise you that. And the ones that are unreachable are the ones that are going to fulfill you, because they're the ones that is going to be willing to put in that work with you. What that means, that doesn't mean that they're willing to break down your walls or try to smash it through and be like, oh my God, I'm tired. You won't have any walls once you recognize who you are, because you won't have to put up any walls, because then you're going to see you're just not for me. I don't have to put up a wall. Just keep it moving. You're not for me. And the one that is for you, because you know who you are, because you recognize that, you'll be able to recognize that within him. So that piece of advice starts with you. Self-love, self-recognition, holding yourself accountable and saying, you know what? I'm ready to date. But you have to truly be ready to date, because being ready to date is also accepting somebody for who they are, not who you want them to be. Because you want them to accept you for who you are, not who they want you to be. And I think the young lady who asked me the first question, the very first question, it goes back to you, my darling. He has to love you for who you are, not who he wants you to be, and vice versa. If you're not loving each other for those reasons and in those ways, unfortunately, it won't do what it is that you're looking for it to do. So those are the pieces of advice that I have. That's that. And then once you realize who you are, once you discover that, then you'll be able to tell someone, you'll be able to teach them and show them. Because men are visual, right? You could tell them all day. Tell them all day, but you show them, they're like, oh, I see that. We need to listen to men, and men need to pay attention to us. Make sense?
Absolutely. Oh, that was great. So my next question is, I'm sorry, I have all these thoughts in my head.
No, it's okay, bring it.
So for the married women, whether it's newlyweds or you've just been with them forever, too long, well, what would be a piece of advice that you can share with us to, one, not lose track of who we are, to catch up to them, and if that makes sense, and two, how can we redefine our intimacy, not just sex, but our intimacy on a totally different level?
Okay, so all right, this advice is gonna hit different, okay? I would say my first piece of advice to you, ladies, do not use sex as a punishment. Never use sex as a weapon. You have to understand, men connect sexually. That is their love language. It's a huge love language for them. When you take that away from them, it's basically like you taking away their soul, right? Because they've married you, they decided to be with you as one person. And once you take that away from them, it makes them feel like you're not attracted to me anymore, you don't love me. You know, just like women get insecure when men don't touch us, our men get insecure when we don't touch them as well. So that's number one. As a married woman, do not use sex as a punishment. Don't ever take that away. Remember, as the Bible would say, you know, for those of us who are, you know, religious or spiritual, as the Bible would say, you know, I don't want to try to quote the Bible, but we have to remember that once we marry someone, our bodies, you know, are theirs. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not talking about the unfair justice on unjustified actions, you know, as far as, you know, forcing, you know, themselves on you. I'm talking about love within intimacy, within sensuality. You have to keep that sensuality within your relationship. Men cheat because they don't get sex. Men cheat because they don't get sex. Men cheat because they don't get blowjobs. Okay? No, seriously. Seriously. It's always the one thing. They don't get enough vagina. They don't get enough blowjobs. They're not getting it enough. It's like they look for it elsewhere. And that one who's giving it to them elsewhere is putting her all into it because she wants to take your position. Right? So sex is one of the most important things in a relationship, but it's even more important within a marriage because you commit to each other so that you can have sex all the time, right? Basically, it's the truth. That's why men do it. It's like, you know, in-house, you know, I don't know if I could use profanity, ladies, so forgive me, but it's in-house pussy, basically. So it's like, that's why I put a ring on your finger. Like, what else are we doing? Right? So do not take that away from them. Okay. It's how they express themselves. It's how they show, you know, relieve their stress. It's how they show you their love. It's how they, you know, they have you show them, you know, love in return. That's that. And number two, we need to do, and within a marriage, we need to do more listening than talking. Sometimes we just have to learn when to kind of just be quiet and give them the floor. You'll be surprised how much they have to say once you give them the floor. During that time, if your husband comes to you and says, baby, we need to talk, let him talk. Because for a man to come to you and say that, ding, 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 something's up. And usually during those times, he's either thinking about stepping out or a young little hot thing, or maybe a little mature hot thing gave him too much attention. And he's like, damn, I don't want to do that, but let me talk to my wife first and see if we could work things out. And that moment, ladies, take advantage of that moment in that conversation. Always make time for that conversation. Remember that. Always make time. Okay, so there's me too. Now I got intense.
Yes, and I like the fact that you keep it so you're brutally honest, you're brutally truthful, and a lot of times it's hard for us as being to hear that, but it's so good that you're telling it to us and you're sharing it with us and you're breaking it down with us with that honesty. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be honest. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Any other questions? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. I love the love. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you. Anybody else have a question? Anything they want to say? No?
No, I think
I
you
do.
said it
I
all.
want to talk
I
about
think you
this
did
rose.
good. Go ahead, Latoya.
Yeah, I want to talk about this rose that people are passing around. What is that, and what do you know about it, Simone?
Me? What rose? I don't know.
Oh, no. Not you, Simone.
Wait, what did I miss?
Rose? People are passing around a rose.
Tracy, what is this? Am I
there's this
losing my black
rose
cardigan?
toy. There's this rose toy.
Oh no, you're gonna have to send me that so I can know. Educate me.
Okay, I'll
Fill
send
me-
it to you. Yeah.
Well, educate me too.
I said it to me too. What the heck?
But dang, I like a
Tell
toy.
everybody. Hello.
I'll find it
Everybody
and I'll
wanna
put it in
know.
the chat. Let me find the link. Hold on.
Please.
Carry on while I find the link.
Okay. Is this rose a vibrator? Like, what is this rose? I'm excited. What's going on?
Yes.
Was it in a chat group before? Did I miss something? Let me go back.
Let me find it.
Sophie, while she's looking for that question, do you think that toys are a good addition to your sex life, whether you're married or because we go
The
toy shopping.
bedroom is undefiled. I'll answer that for you,
together.
Sophie. The bedroom is undefiled. If that's what you and your husband wants to do, then that is what you ought to do. Because that's what my Bible. Go ahead, Sophie, take it.
Absolutely, yes. No. Sex toys are sometimes a must. I feel like every woman should have a little treasure chest and have little toys in there, and then sit them down and say, "Baby, what toys do you want?" You know what I mean? And make it exciting and be like, "Hey, once we have to remember, our men follow our lead. So if we have that treasure chest, he's gonna be like, damn, baby, woo, oh yes, I'm loving this. What's more? What's next? You know what I mean? Yes, they love that. They love the idea of being excited and you being excited, to share those things with them. Believe it or not, the fellas talk. They talk to each other, and the single ones are talking to the married ones, and so we gotta,
some
we
of
have
the
to be
single
the
ones are a bit immature though, because I remember, if I could, I remember before marriage, I tried a sex toy, bring it to a boyfriend, like, oh, look at this. And they got real offended, as though I was saying they weren't good enough. And I was just trying to introduce something, like, hey, let's step it up. How about we try this? So I think it's also about maturity level, because there are some men out there, they're just not ready.
My lipstick. I definitely agree with that. There are men that are definitely not ready. You have to know your audience, ladies. And then forgive me for saying this, but you also have to know, it goes back to who you are too. Like, why are you with this guy that is not open to you?
Hence why we're not married.
If that's what right.
And
If
they're
that's what
insecure about you using them too. So
right. A lot of them
Yeah.
are, and that's not the right partner for you. If he's not, thank you, baby. If he's not open and comfortable with it, then he's not the right man for you. We have to start saying we have to start recognizing that it's okay for us to say you're not the right one, and stop saying you are the one. I have one of my clients, and I don't want to go into too many details, but I had to train her to stop giving so much recognition to the little things that that a man is doing, right? For example, he'll bring her lunch, which is very thoughtful, very sweet, but she's like, oh my God, I think I love him. Why? Because he brought you lunch? No. You have to be grateful, definitely, give recognition and say thank you, but that is not the foundation for love. That's not what that is. That is the foundation for thoughtfulness and showing you like, hey, you know what I mean? Now, if he stops doing it, are you going to stop feeling love? So yes, the conversation kind of went on, and she kind of started to recognize it, and she deals with the situation differently. Now it's more or less like, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I really appreciate you. Now she's like, okay, what more can you do? Right? And there's nothing wrong with us saying, what more can you do? Because ladies, as women, we go above and beyond and beyond and beyond and beyond for these men. And we have to start holding ourselves accountable and saying, you know what? I need you to go above and beyond and beyond and beyond for me. So thank you for lunch, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're so sweet. Whatever, right? But then, you look for more. It's like, okay, lunch yesterday. So, what's next? You don't have to say what's next, but you have to remember in your mind, this is where you come into your mind now. This is where it's okay to live in your head, where you say to yourself, I want more. I want to see more. And just because he does it for 6 months, it doesn't mean that we make him our boyfriend or our husband. We have to give it more time. We have to see who he is and who he's going to continue to be. for that matter. So speaking of sex toys, I carry a lipstick vibrator. So I'm all for sex toys. This is my cigarette, okay? Like, this baby lives in my purse. She travels with me, everything. And she's incognito. Nobody knows what it is. So ladies, I recommend a sex toy. It's a must.
Where did you get that?
Look, Michelle George is like, ooh, I'll tune in. Let me know. Drop a link.
Oh my God.
It's funny that you do that because it's so funny because so we're having a Mother's Day event as well for a spa event for Mother's Day. And it's so funny because one of the I don't know how to say it, but someone who actually owns their own business with sex toys will be contributing to that event. So it's so funny that you say that because that's why you guys is like, So I was looking at the rose and I know
I like the name. I like everything. It's purple, my favorite color.
I love it. I love it.
I was looking at the rose because I was like, oh, that's one of the items that she's going to contribute because I remember seeing it. And I was like, whoa, okay, that's the rose you were talking about. Okay. And now look, she has listen, I have the lipstick vibrator in my bag as well. So I know that. But it's so funny. So yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Wow. That just perked me up. I'm like, hey, perfect.
All of a sudden, you don't mind that it's so late.
Right? Vibrate, baby, vibrate. No,
but it's so funny because it just goes, as women, we have to know ourselves. I mean, it wasn't until my late 30s where I start to understand me, my body, my needs, and that's so far in life, but you have to know yourself to really enjoy everything, whether it's intimacy, sex, whatever it is. You have to know yourself, like you said, Sophie. It's so important.
It's so important. It's so important. You know, truth be told, I'm 54, and I got to know my body at 13. All parts. And I'm kind of embarrassed to say it now, but I was masturbating at 13. I was masturbating at 13 because it felt good. It felt good. And I would masturbate maybe 2-3 times a day because it felt good. So I definitely know my body very well. Very well. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I know what turns me on. I know what turns me off.
Good for you. Good.
Yeah.
That is good. That is good. Yeah, that's very good.
And don't ever feel embarrassed. Like, as a young girl, I used to feel so different because the way that I look at people, the way that I hear things, there's always a sexual component behind it. And I started to hear hypersexual. So I was born and raised in France, and in Europe we have a different outlook on sexuality and sensuality and nudity and the freedom. So when I came to America, it was kind of like, okay, so everybody's kind of like making you feel bad for having sexual thoughts or feeling a certain way, but then as I got older, people were like, oh, you so extra, you so this, you so that. And I was like, you know what? Let me be extra. Let me be me. This is going to get me somewhere in life. As long as I'm me, as long as I'm honest with myself, I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I masturbate, I touch myself, and I teach my daughters the same thing. Be comfortable with your sexuality. Be comfortable with who you are. Because if you're not, it becomes so detrimental in the long run. It ruins your relationships with men. With yourself. With yourself, with women.
With yourself.
Female
you
friends.
You have no focus.
None.
And so recently, I ordered some pure romance stuff. I said, because I've been out of a relationship for so long. I mean, my last relationship was 2014, so very long time. So when Marie said she's sort of standoffish, I feel like I'm like that as well. But at the same time, I know what I want. I know myself. And so I've taken all this time to really know myself, know what I want. Yeah. Got out of a bad relationship. I did not want to pursue another relationship. So right after that, I had all the fun, you know, like some of you have shared. I got to know my sexuality at age 16 as well, very young. You know, it's very young because if you don't know yourself,
right,
it gets very tricky. It gets very tricky.
Yeah, you're like,
So
what is
after
this?
that last relationship, I decided that I was just gonna be very picky. And even my son is 16. He says, "Mom, you could have a man," but I'm like, I just don't want a man. I want what I want. And when I see what I want, I will know it. I'm not just going to date just to date and just to have a relationship and just to say that I have a man. I don't want to do that. But the sex part, you have to have sex. Women have to have sex. Otherwise, your brain gets foggy. Stuff starts happening to you. You start forgetting stuff. It just gets really bad. It's a biological need that we, like you said, women, men need it, but we need it as well.
That's right. And you know, when we don't orgasm or come and release ourselves, we also can get headache. Our stress level can be increased. There are so many things. You know, our skin breaks out. Like if you ever go without sex for a very long time, right? There's a transition that your body goes through where it's like, okay, fine, I'm okay, and then all of a sudden you start feeling weak. Your head is hurting.
Foggy.
You're
It
fatigued.
was happening to me. I said, "Oh boy."
Skin breaking out, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, what's going on here? Am I sick? No, sometimes you just need to come. That's why it's important to masturbate, to use that toy, whatever you need to do to release that, you know, that tension, I guess. I'll use that word. Do it, ladies. Take it upon yourself to do that, you know, especially if you're single. You know what I mean?
All right. I think we got our fill tonight. What y'all think, ladies?
Absolutely. Yes.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So any last thoughts, Annette and Liz, before we wind it down?
No, I think as soon as we get off of here, I'm going to get my foot rubbed. No, but this has been such an amazing event. It was our first spa down. It was nice to have all of you queens on this to enjoy this moment with us. And I look forward to many more, especially the Mother's Day one. So yeah, I thank you all for being up here. Please remember to fill out your survey and submit them. And please
take a moment to do that. And thank you to the CEOs who contributed products. We appreciate you. LaToya, you weren't here when we opened up your planner, but it was loved. So just thought you should know that. Thank you all. Yes. Annette, anything?
No, everything is covered. I'm just handling the chat room, answering the questions, and making sure everybody has everything. That's everybody was able to open up the link for the survey.
Yeah.
That's good. The survey is so that you can tell how much you enjoyed yourself as well, so that we can give the information back to our CEOs. And I thank everybody. It was very, very informative. It was funny. It was fun. I mean, we have to do the best that we can in this time where we're all trapped inside our houses. So it's nice to know that we can reach out across the country, actually, because we have people from different states, and that's wonderful. So
ATL in the house.
yes. So that's all I really have to say. That's all.
And if everyone can please send us, even if you have time, please, don't forget to just fulfill your commitment as far as going on to the CEOs or the Black businesses and just really pour out your love and your thoughts for their products. And if you can, if it doesn't have to be today, but even before the weekend, if you can just share your feedback to us, so we know how we did and what you would love to see and how we can improve if there's any improvement needed. But we would truly appreciate the feedback.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, one last thing. Don't forget to buff, ladies. buff at the end after you've applied your polish.
Wait a minute. You have one more thing, Simone.
When
Yes.
it was getting good, I got
Acting coach.
Oh, you.
Oh yeah. So I am also an acting coach. I coach online as well. I do one-on-ones. So if anyone is looking for an acting coach or thinking about venturing out into the industry, I have my Gmail is up there. My phone number is up there. Please feel free to reach out. Forbes Advanced Acting Studios, right here in ATL. From right here in ATL.
Or virtually. Or virtually.
Virtually from right here. Or I should say in Snailville. Snailville, Georgia.
Well,
Simone, are you teaching kids?
I do. I actually teach high school theater.
Okay, because my son is very interested in acting.
Okay.
He's been actually sitting in on some classes, but he doesn't want to learn virtual. He wants to go to like in person, whatever. Yeah, I gotta link up with you.
Absolutely, I'm here.
What you offering?
Yes, yes, yes. All right, ladies. Again, Annette, you want to just tune that music up as we exit out of this Zoom meeting, and we
Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. It was wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yes, don't forget to tag 3 friends.
Let me go put my
Oh yeah.
Could everybody list what state they're in? Could everybody list what state they're in?
Virginia.
No, put it in the chat room.
Oh.
Put it in the chat room.
I learned how to do this, y'all. I actually learned how to do this.
And again, don't forget for Sharia review. Don't forget to put tag 3 friends if you want to receive a gift from her up to $50.
Liz, you gotta
show
me how to do it.
For those that missed it, Shariah, you want to just go into details real quick as we exit out?
Sure. So what we're doing is for the first 2 people to review everyone that was on, tagging us, with your review, and tagging 3 friends who weren't on this spa day, you'll be receiving a gift up to $50 from me.
Very nice.
Do we tag them for this event, or do we tag them?
You review us. So I think Liz has tagged all of us when she posted that the spa day. So if you see that link if you go to like Liz's page, you'll see everyone who participated. And so you just go to our page, tag 3 of your friends, and leave a review for each of us.
I'm gonna tag like 100 people, but okay.
And again, Shariah's product is the
Dead Sea Mineral Scrub.
Yes.
And I forgot to mention it has black seed, actual black seed in there too.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
nice.
black seed is in there.
Ladies, I gotta go.
Thank you all so much. Yes, it's been a blast. Thank you all.
It's been a blast. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for including me. As always. Liz, you and I will hook up about Instagram.
Absolutely.
And we'll make it work. Have a great night, everybody.
You too. Bye.
Thank you, ladies. It's been great. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Going to bed with these. Michael wake up in the morning.
I just got in from work and I didn't wash my face. I still have makeup on, so I didn't want to put it on.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, but I didn't want to interrupt. I have makeup on my face, so I just got in, so I couldn't put it on.
Yeah, my
But
bowl
make sure you use yours. I mean, I love it. Have you ever used the eye mask before?
No, girl. So I'm about to be a person. I'm about to pop this cherry real quick.
And you know, I have bags under here. It helps me. Trust me. Yes. So what did you ladies think?
Great.
That was good.
Yeah. I didn't realize we were on for 2 hours.
Girl, you notice we are getting longer and longer.
Yes. I know.
I gotta remember, I gotta be up at 5 in the morning.
Oh no. Oh no.
Danny be looking over at me like,
No.
about that time. Look, I just outed my candle.
Oh,
it smells nice.
Oh, I didn't like my candle. The planner, the one that you sent, I had to put my email, but I couldn't get into the plan, the digital planner.
You couldn't get into it?
No. I use my email.
Annette, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, sure.
Don't worry. I got it.
Yeah.
Annette, how many surveys did you get back?
So far.
They go to Liz.
Oh,
they go to Liz. Yeah, they go to you. Look at it.
Mine's over. I had to do mine's over because I was watching the roles and I deleted my survey by accident.
Did you look at the video?
Yes, and that's how I had my.
Wait, there was a video?
There was a video.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about this thing here. You know, vibrators usually shake. This thing has a suction, and it has a suction that goes in circles.
It was
goes in one
swimming.
circle. It goes both ways. I'm like looking at this thing. I was like, oh my God.
So that needs to be on my Christmas wish list.
That's right. It's a miracle piece. It does wonders.
Oh, really, Liz? Let me know.
Look, Liz, look, what?
Liz sitting there looking all innocent, like, what rose? What rose? I had to tell her, I said, girl.
Oh my goodness, they're talking about the rose. If they only knew.
What are they talking about? And I'm like, Liz, you know what they're talking about.
Now, you knew Liz had a rose?
Girl, listen,
I'm Googling everything. I'm Googling.
That comes out. I'm the first one on the market. I'm like, yep, gotta try it. Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is too funny. All right, ladies. Well, I need to go see about my husband.
That's right.
So,
see you,
good
ladies.
night.
Good night. Thank you.
I'm gonna send you.
Let me know how many the surveys we get
Oh,
back.
that's what I was going. I was like, what am I going online for? Okay. Let me see if
it's
we
about
got
that
any
time.
back. Oh, wait, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, 8. Only 8 back so far.
That's half.
16,
16, 17, 18. That's half.
That's half. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes. Yep.
4, 8, 12.
Well, this one I'm kind of disappointed.
Well, that's because you got so excited you didn't want them to fill it out right then and there. You were like, okay, well, let's.
And she rushing everybody.
Right. When we had a plan, and the plan was after each product they were gonna fill it out.
And she was like, okay, ladies, the next one.
You can
the next one.
You know why?
You know why? Because I'm like, listen, if it gets too quiet, then everyone's gonna kind of like, you don't want.
Listen, you need
that's
to
what the music was
ADHD
for.
behind down talking about it gets too quiet. It's okay if it's quiet.
But that's what the music was for.
Yes, that's why the instruments. But I was trying to look at everything. I had my survey up. When the rolls came on.
Yes, you gotta give them
lost
a
my
chance,
survey.
Liz. Hey, look
Let me tell you something. She was moving so fast because I was trying to go from the product. I was trying to put up the person's name, keep the music, and she's like, okay, next.
Yes, you were, Liz. You really were.
Listen, I took 4 Excedrin migraines, so I think the medication kind of like kicked in. So
and your ADHD kicked in as well. You were like, it's go time. Let's go.
You know, for a minute, I thought she took the energy pill. She called me up.